not reinventing the wheel, just got to dominate up front.
BYU won the toss. They elected to defer.
Texas Tech in this one. First game, remember, was at home. BYU is the one having issues with the noise.
And get it quickly into space to Reggie Virgil as he weaves his way and dives ahead.
This Wednesday, first day he got to take off the boot, healthiest he's been all season.
No doubt about it, Katie, as trying to find Terrence Carter, their extremely athletic tight end.
Well, and
he goes for 5 there. 3rd down and 2. Dickey straight ahead as he powers his way for a first down.
He's able to drive him back to pick up the first.
See the pace being set by Texas Tech early on as Morton able to get it complete again to Cameron Dickey. 2nd and 5. Dickey off left tackle, just tripped up as he was trying to get that line to gain. It was Tanner Wall, the safety, making the tackle. 2nd and 10. Keep it on the ground and tackled for a loss. Satu Ala with a great play to bring down Williams.
Well, Satu Ala leads this defense with 71 tackles, and he just has great instincts. When he sees the blocks coming this way, he's able to fire into the backfield. That's called triggering.
Here's Bachmeier. And the freshman completes his first pass of the afternoon to Chase Roberts, the 6'4" redshirt senior. So 18-yard reception to start Bachmeier's day. L.J. Martin now as he works his way out. Here's Martin on 2nd and 3, but he is met and tackled for a loss. Jacob Rodriguez making his first big moment of the afternoon. You will likely see many of them.
Yeah, and he's a guy just coming off the edge, plays with tremendous instincts. He's coming from the left side of the screen, just shoots the gap and makes a tackle.
Right side of your screen in that sprinter stance. Here's 3rd and 4. Bachmeier's going to try to do it with his legs, and he does. It's a first down, BYU. Here's Martin trying to get upfield. Does have blockers in front. And that'll make it 3rd and about a yard and a half. Can they find a stop on 3rd and 1? Quick to the line. Bachmeier and the Cougars. And you see the true freshman quarterback trying to surge his way for a first down, and immediately it is marked as a first down.
And on offense.
Yeah, against UCF, they were down by 14 and scored 31 unanswered. L.J. Martin in space, and that's exactly how they want to utilize him to build some success today, as they were marked as a 3rd and 1. And this time he's able to drive ahead and secure that first down.
Well, they bring it in.
BYU converts there. They're 3 for 3 on 3rd downs early on. They fake it, and it's a pass, and it's complete to Ryan. Parker Kingston with a completed pass to Carson Ryan. Close to 5 minutes remaining in this first quarter. Scoreless for now. L.J. Martin right in. And that is the first time Texas Tech has allowed a point on an opening drive this season. This is only the 3rd game this season Tech has trailed in a game.
Yeah, that's Ryan right there, number 20, pulling around. He gets up into the hole and hits Roberts, and that just buys a little bit of space for L.J. Martin. And this is the physical nature of what BYU wants to do. Their identity is running the ball downhill. And they've got
3rd and 10 for Baron Morton. And that is complete to Reggie Virgil past midfield. A chunk play for Texas Tech.
a really nice job in pass protection that time, giving Baron Morton a nice clean pocket to throw into. And there's Reggie Virgil. I think he's their most explosive.
3rd down and 6. Morton, it is complete for a first down. And again, it's Reggie Virgil. Morton. Carter, the athletic tight end. It doesn't take much for him, just a few strides, and he gets downfield. Katie, back on November 8th with the 5 field goal performance. They're looking for 7s. Out of the backfield is Dickey. 2nd down. Dickey bounces to the outside and darts inside the 5-yard line where Moribamba runs him down again.
I've come down here in the red zone.
3rd down and 8. Morton. Virgil is wrapped up immediately. That was Bamba securing him defensively, as well as Jack Keller for this 23-yard attempt. And he puts it through.
Opportunity to be in New York City.
Bachmeier is driven back by that front, as Height was the first to get there. Look at Romello Height off the edge on the bottom of your screen, as they're just going to play it conservatively with L.J. Martin, and Lee Hunter gobbles him up. And now that Red Raiders defense is fired up, running off the field.
Big Lee Hunter at 340 pounds is quick like a cat. He's able to split a little double team right here as they try to run this. JMU will be in the playoff.
You can go to ESPN.com, fill in your own CFP bracket challenge presented by AT&T, as Cameron Dickey takes it ahead.
43 times the first time these two teams played.
3rd down, nearly tripped up was Dickey, but he's able to gain his footing and spin ahead. Aaron Morton grew up locally in Lubbock, as he connects with Dickey on the shallow cross, and he is tackled that time by Glasgow.
Piao and Tanuvasa, those are big bodies up front to move.
Quick to the line, and with it, they had plenty of space and a 1st down for Texas Tech. Here's Morton. Downfield strike, and brought in by Aiken. They're going to mark him down at the 1-yard line.
But it's Jacoby Williams getting the blitz pickup right here. Fantastic job getting Glasgow to the ground. And you saw Morton had to clutch it a couple times. And that gave him the opportunity to get this.
He will pass to open up this drive as he gets it to Kingston. Kingston able to jet around that corner. The former high school quarterback is Kingston, who had a 22-yard pass earlier.
Winning the conference and reaching the playoff.
And when the year started, he had enrolled at Stanford, as L.J. Martin takes it ahead for a 1st down. Then Stanford. 3rd down and 12. They go underneath to Martin, trying to set up the blockers, and he is met. After the turnover on downs, the failed fake punt. And the play call now goes to Dickey with the distance change of 3rd and 3, and with that, a chain mover, Texas Tech. 3rd and 8. Here is Kelly, as Morton tries to spin free, somehow stays on his feet before eventually Kelly corrals him.
Wasn't ready for the speed coming off the edge here. He forces Baron Morton to spin out of that. Obviously doesn't get the sack, but he makes the play, and that's a big one BYU needed. He is so good at blitzing, Joe. A guy that can cover, he can run, but 9 sacks on the season, the 2nd most in the country.
Every week, and we encourage all of you to give now to the V Foundation at v.org/donate.
Whether you're throwing or running, you got to be getting some yards.
2nd and 6. Here's Martin. It's going to be 3rd and 1 against that excellent front of Texas Tech. And he does. It's a 1st down for BYU. Keep it with Martin. This time he's going to be tackled for a loss, as David Bailey was pulling him back.
You know,
Jesse, you're taking note already here. 2nd and 11. How does it impact the true freshman, as Martin just about 1.5 yards beyond the line of scrimmage? Here's Morton as he pumps, looking for an opportunity to connect with Terrence Carter as tight end, and he does over the middle.
Somewhere near the 41-yard line of BYU, you're in business.
Going to run the ball here with Williams, as Williams takes it ahead before he's tackled by Latui.
Precious seconds still ticking away.
On 3rd and short. Remember, they do have the 1 timeout remaining, as Williams had a cut back against the grain. Oh, the ball's out, and it goes right into the hands of Terrence Carter. Not 3s. This from 40. Good elevation and rotation. L.J. Martin ahead for a few yards.
But it'd be interesting to see how it affects this play column.
Going to open up the second half with a completed pass to Chase Roberts. Being the sacrifice when it comes to moments like this. Well, remember, he wears that for a reason. L.J. Martin played linebacker and running back in youth football. His dad said 47.
It galvanizes this offense.
First down, and here he is. Oh, look at that. You want to talk about physicality. He just ran over Ben Roberts. Bachmeier. Shallow cross underneath. Kingston, and look at Parker Kingston. First down, BYU.
And how about that? You set up Kingston on the receiver screen, and you're releasing Bruce Mitchell, the center, 63 downfield to get some blocks. He's able to get underneath of all of it in front of the linebackers, make somebody miss. And that's a big explosive play for this offense.
The 2023 season, so you see that athleticism he has. Oh, tackled for a loss. Blown up immediately by Bryce Pollock.
Really nice job by Pollock IDing this and beating a big receiver in JoJo Phillips at 6'5" to the football.
Empty set on 2nd and 16. As he hooks up and connects with Chase Roberts. Now trailing in the second half of the Big 12 football championship as they keep it on the ground. L.J. Martin's going to give him a first down. There's Williams on 2nd and 8. Oh, he kept his balance.
His toughness, he's played at a high level. I thought McGuire's emotion said it all.
And he's able to connect, Jesse. After that great run by Jacoby Williams, he connects with Aiken.
His collegiate career and this opportunity, and what it means to him. 2nd
and 5. Here's Virgil. And Virgil stretches out just beyond midfield. Williams again, and Jacoby Williams is having a good drive here.
Well, it's such a good...
2nd and 15. Morton looking to extend the play, direct traffic, and he does so and does connect with Caleb Douglas just when they needed it. There's the red zone number on the season. Morton on 3rd and 8 as it's going to be short of the line to gain by Reggie Virgil, who was tackled by Dunlap. Now Dickey's going to take the direct snap and give it back to Morton. Morton on 4th and 2. It's incomplete. Bear Bachmeier being pressured. He escapes. Remember, he's dealing with that left ankle as he makes his way to the 20-yard line. It was J-Rod with the tackle. Katie. Lots to be determined right here. 3rd down and 4. Bachmeier with time. Oh, what an interception by Roberts. Point blank stabbed it. Ben Roberts comes up big.
He looks like he was about to start rushing, and then he just stopped at the last second, watching Bear Bachmeier just floating to his left. This is an unbelievable job of timing the jump, batting it with his right hand, then making the catch and advancing the football. It's a defense with 27 takeaways coming into this game, 2nd best in college football. And Ben Roberts, a freshman All-America a year ago, comes up with a massive takeaway here.
And now Dickey right in! Cameron Dickey!
It's a great job by Davion Carter, the right guard. He's only 6 feet tall, 295 pounds.
2 plays later, it's Texas Tech.
And they're going for 2.
Try to make it 21-7. And Carter's going to do just that. Terrence Carter takes it in.
They've gotten a lot better in that area.
Williams, great move, and another first down for Texas Tech. Jacoby Williams has been running the ball well.
Well, he's shown tremendous patience in finding the holes. And just
final seconds of the 3rd quarter. Bachmeier, as he gets it complete to Kingston for a first down.
And a nice pocket that time, drifting to his right.
Been fighting through the pain. And now trying to fight back. Oh, ball is out! That whole thing just exploded. And Romello Height recovers it. It was A.J. Holmes who burst through and forced it.
Pull here at right guard, and that's the gap that A.J. Holmes is able to just shoot through. So quick and explosive out of his stance, and he just completely messes up the timing of the handoff or the fake handoff or whatever that was supposed to be. And now two critical takeaways for Texas Tech here in the second half is just changing the complexion of this game.
If you want to know why Texas Tech is a national title contender, look, we saw it with Roberts. You just saw it with Holmes and Height. And now Williams takes it to the 20-yard line.
No position.
Aaron Morton on 2nd and 6 as Williams is wrapped up right away by Johnson. That has put forth millions to fund these football student athletes and the success that they want to see on the field as Morton is wrapped up. I think everybody who follows the sport closely knows the name Cody Campbell. 44-yard attempt by Harrington. And it's 24-7.
And they're humming.
Bachmeier. It is intercepted again. Ben Roberts does it again.
This was just too easy. The eyes come down here. He's just going to drop and takes him right to the football. The second interception of the game. It's funny. Jacob Rodriguez comes in. He's got all the accolades. He should be a Heisman finalist. He's the Butkus Award winner. But the interior linebacker that's made the most plays in this one is big number 13, Ben Roberts.
Those big stashes for the fans. Those big stashes for the linebackers, and specifically that stash crew with Ben Roberts with Texas Tech in that front seven. That defense overall. 3rd and 11 as Morton just tries to go underneath right near the line of scrimmage to Dickey.
Different, and really the big reason is the defense.
And Harrington off the mark from 49. Bachmeier as he goes underneath to Carson Ryan.
Just don't know if you can dink and dunk your way back into this one. If you're BYU, you're down 2 touchdowns and a field goal. And
going to pitch to Martin on 3rd and 2, and he's going to lose yardage. First guy to get there was John Curry.
John Curry plays the nickel. He's a big guy at 235 pounds, number 6. He's going to be out to the right.
8.5 minutes to play to a championship as Williams runs right through DeMooney.
But they've got a big injury. Center Drew Bobo, their starter, not going to play in this game. And how will that affect them running and pass protection?
3rd down and 2 in the BYU defensive front. Texas Tech looking to put this game away. On 4th down, they get it into space to Aiken, and Aiken inside the 10 and into the end zone for another touchdown.
Aiken's coming in motion this way. This is Cabella following him. He actually runs into his own player. DeMooney goes down. And a great job by Aiken, not just getting the catch, but staying in bounds, cutting upfield. Man, I just feel like moments ago, this was a one-possession game. It's completely changed.
L.J. Martin. Remember, that's how ball is out again, and it just continues to roll downhill as Cofield comes up with it. And BYU is just having a disastrous second half with these turnovers.
Well, these turnovers are contagious.
Keep in mind, it was BYU early for their lone touchdown drive today. Williams with the ball.
The committee is going to have this weekend.
Here's Virgil. As Virgil trying to stay on his feet inside the 10-yard line, coming up on 5 minutes to play. Really understand the competitive landscape of what it is in player acquisition right now. You need that. You need to act quickly and strike quickly.
Win. And they're also a team really hot right now, Joe. They're beating their opponents in the last 4 games by an average of 28 points a game.
Results have to matter when they're this close. They played the game with all due respect as Bachmeier falls on the ball to third in this second half. LJ Martin, remember, he started the day with a touchdown for BYU. He was originally committed. Cameron Dickey had the 11-yard touchdown run earlier. And star quarterback gives way to Mitch Griffiths. Cameron Dickey takes it ahead. Katie is with Joey McGuire. Katie.
Thanks, Taz.